Hey, what is happening, you flea-ridden Flareon? That's right, the Lopunny is more than just a tech inclusion. It's actually its own deck, and probably the best deck, the best new archetype, not just an upgraded archetype, that comes out of Phantasmal Flames. Before we jump into though, and I break it all down, huge shout out as always to Dragon Shield for sponsoring the channel. We all know them and love them for their card sleeves, but they make a bunch of other high-quality card game accessories as well, and they recently actually sent a card into space as well, so be sure to go check that out. Go check out that video. If you guys need some sleeve recommendations, they've got a bunch of different styles: the mattes, the non-glares, dual mattes, and the classics. I'm a big fan of the mattes myself, the blood reds, the tangerines, magentas. If you want some color recommendations, but there's a lot to look at, a lot to choose from, so make sure you go check it all out at dragonshield.com. A link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So Mega Lopunny, Stage 1 Mega Pokemon, 330 HP. Its first attack does 60 plus 170 more damage if it moved from the bench to the active spot this turn. So we have to play a decent amount of mobility. And the second attack for 2 colorless does 160 damage, and then this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so it'll be able to attack through stuff like Mimikyu's ability or Crustal's ability with that second attack. And I know what you're thinking, Azul, this card by itself is not enough to win games in the current standard format. And you're right, and that's why we're bringing everyone's favorite partner Pokemon, Dusknoir. A very thick line of Dusknoir as well, a 4-2-3 Dusknoir lineup here. I was initially playing a 4-1-4, but I found the Dusclops, especially because of how I have this build built, that the Dusclops is pretty important, not just to have the possibility of an earlier Cursed Blast to put 5 damage counters in play, but just to help us have more outs to get into our Dusknoirs as well. So a 4-2-3 Dusknoir lineup here. Only a 2-2 Lopunny as well. It is the main initial attacker in the deck, but after it goes down, we usually close the game out with Ursaluna. So it's one Lopunny, a bunch of Dusknoirs, and then Ursaluna to close things out. Or sometimes it's just a Lopunny and a bunch of Dusknoirs, and we don't even use Ursaluna. That happens pretty often as well, because we are a fairly aggressive deck at just kind of completely picking apart and taking away our opponent's board, because we slow the game down with Budew and Klefki. Now, the Klefki is mostly in here as an option around Psyduck. The Psyduck, of course, says any Pokemon with an ability that would knock itself out no longer has that ability. But when Klefki's in the active, its ability shuts off Psyduck's ability, which means we can then use Dusknoir and Dusclops abilities and then retreat our Klefki back into our Lopunny and then attack return with that. But the main thing we use to slow the game down is the Budew. And this card is insanely powerful in the deck. The first couple I ran into on the ladder were not playing this card, but it just kind of made too much sense to me, so I tried it out, and my suspicions were correct. The Budew is super good in this deck, and I've been choosing second with this deck. I've been seeing a lot of people choosing first and saying to choose first, but I've been choosing second with the deck, looking for the turn 1 Budew attack. I've almost gotten to the point where I'd want to include a second Budew, but I'm not quite there yet. We don't need it every single game, but yeah, we want to slow our opponent down with the Budew and then start to clean up their board with Dusknoir. Of course, you've seen this combination before. It's not the first time. Y'all have probably seen this. This is what Dragapult Dusknoir does. They slow you down with Budew, and then they take over the game with Dragapult and Dusknoir. This is pretty similar, but we're using the Lopunny, which is a super efficient Mega Pokemon attacker that can get online faster and take over the game that much more quickly than something like Dragapult sometimes can, but we're still utilizing that Budew to kind of slow the pace of the game down. So I mentioned the Ursaluna, and then as far as our draw engine goes in here, I do have a 101 Pidgeot, but this Pidgeot is on thin ice. So I hate 101 Pidgeots in decks in general. Usually we see these in Terra Box decks that play like 1 rare candy. This is a little bit different. We do play 4 rare candy. So the odds that we prize a piece of our Pidgeot line and just can't use it is a lot less than it is in some decks, but it can still happen like 20-something% of the time. I'm pretty sure we prize Pidgey or Pidgeot, and at that point we just can't access the Pidgeot line for the whole game. And on top of that, just setting it up can be kind of awkward and hard in the early game as well. So yeah, the Pidgeot, if you guys are looking to change something up in this list, and after you play a couple games, you don't find yourself using the Pidgeot, just cut it for whatever. I was thinking maybe like a Tatsugiri could be pretty good to have more draw power on our side of the field. We play a decent amount of mobility in here. We got the Latias EX, we got 4 Jet Energy, we got switches. So, you know, getting the Tatsugiri in the active and then out of the active isn't difficult. And it's something we have to do if we want to attack with the Mega Lopunny. The Mega Lopunny has to go from the bench to the active to actually pull off its big attack with its first attack. So something to keep in mind as well. And speaking of getting things in the active to use them as draw power, we do play a Mega Kangaskhan EX in here to usually get into the play in the early game. Honestly, at any point in the game, just getting this in the active, drawing some extra cards, using our mobility to get it out of the active into the Lopunny and then get it back into the active turn after turn after turn. You know, we can see like 6, 8, 10 cards before the game is over through the Mega Kangaskhan. So really big part of our draw engine is the Mega Kangaskhan, more so than the Pidgeot for sure, because this thing just doesn't come online half the time. Mentioned the Klefki. We have a Mew EX in here for some more late game draw power. This Mew EX I'm also not sure about, to be honest. Had it in here initially. Theoretically, it's really good when dealing with Iono in the late game from our opponent, but I don't know, it just doesn't come up that much. I think I would definitely keep this in here if we get rid of the Pidgeot, but as long as we have the Pidgeot in here, I'm not sold on the Mew EX, I'm not gonna lie. Have the Fezandipiti, of course, and we also have a Ditto. I initially cut this, but had started to run into a ton of hands where it was nice to be able to use Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get Kangaskhan online on that first turn of the game going first. Like I said, we're choosing second. We're trying to set up a turn one Budew lock, but most decks in the current format are choosing blind second, which means we're going first a decent amount of the time, and getting Kangaskhan online immediately to just see some extra cards is really, really nice. And so you can go Buddy Poffin for the Ditto. And honestly, and also, with all of the mobility cards we have, and I missed this quite a few times when I was playing the deck, we can actually double Ditto on the first turn of the game. Now, the Transformative Start, you can use this as many times as you can get Dittos in the active, and because of Night Stretcher, we only play one Ditto, but I had quite a few hands where I missed this play, but we could, like, retreat Latias into Ditto. Ditto becomes Mega Kangaskhan, then we draw 2 cards with Kangaskhan, then we can Night Stretcher for the Ditto back, and then switch into it or jet it into the active and turn it into, I don't know, a Buneary or a Duskull or the Pidgey, basically anything else that we would want set up in play going into the next turn. So make sure you keep that play in mind, because now I will now also keep that in mind, but initially I was not keeping it in mind because I just didn't see it. Hilda has been the go-to supporter in this deck because it finds us our jet energy, which is a huge part of not just getting the energy for our turn to attack with Lopunny, but it's a big part of our mobility as well, which allows us to use Kangaskhan, Klefki, and stuff like that. So Hilda's pretty powerful in here. It finds our powerful stage 2 Pokemon, and then it finds our energy for turn, which is not just the jet energy, but also the enriching energy. And I wasn't initially sold on the enriching energy, I'm not gonna lie. And I know it might seem a little bit weird to play it in a deck where you can't reuse it, but it does just kind of work really well. Turning your Hilda into a draw 4 plus find a Dusknoir is just really, really powerful. I don't think Prime Catcher would necessarily be bad in here. I think that'd be probably the other ace spec you'd probably go to. I don't see anything like Secret Box or Unfair Stamp being very good. So, and Prime Catcher has obvious synergy with Lopunny, of course, but the Enriching Energy definitely impressed me. I decided I might as well just try it out because that's what everyone was doing. Maybe everyone was onto something, and I think they probably are. Turning your Hilda into that powerful of a potential supporter for turn is pretty good, but it is not the supporter I play the most of. I actually play for Lillie's Determination. I don't know, this card is just really, really broken. I don't know, there's not much else to say. Drawing 8 cards with Lillies and then maybe like 2 more with Mega Kangaskhan and then Budew Itchy Palm item locking your opponent is just, it's just good. It's just really good. Yeah. So those are our main supporters. Got Ionos in here for a little bit of comeback potential, a couple bosses orders, of course, and a counter catcher. I honestly want 2 boss feels fine. I kind of want a second counter catcher, or to maybe make the shift over to the prime catcher and then have 2 item Gust and 2 supporter Gust, because I do find myself running out of Gust or running out of specifically counter catchers in game. So another counter catcher would be nice, especially because we have so much control over how and when our opponent draws prize cards because of Dusknoir. We can turn our counter catcher on even when our opponent doesn't want us to have access to it. 4 Buddy Poffin, 3 Nest Ball, and 4 Ultra Ball. I wouldn't hate a 4th Nest Ball. This is kind of where I've just come to currently. 4 Rare Candy in here as well, of course. Set up the Dusknoirs, but also get the Pidgeots online. 2 Night Stretchers for recovery. Wouldn't hate an extra Night Stretcher maybe. Only 2 switched. This feels pretty good though. I think I initially started out with 4 or 3 and then made my way down to 2, and I haven't really felt like I need that much more mobility. This feels like a pretty comfortable, amount of mobility. And then I also play a 1 of Jamming Tower. I think if I did cut the Pidgeot line, this would be one of the cards that gets increased, because out of 1 of, it's pretty tough to find unless we're quick searching for it. So I think if the Pidgeot did get cut, one of the spaces the Pidgeot would be designated to would be a second Jamming Tower. This has actually felt pretty good, to be honest. Shutting down stuff like Bravery Charms and getting rid of stuff like Lively Stadiums. Just kind of feels solid. We don't play any tools ourselves, so it doesn't really conflict with any of our other cards. And that's it. That's the build. Let's show them some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Lopunny, switch off bench. But it was only absolutely necessary versus against Mega Brave. It's not about one-shotting most things, it's about slowing down the opponent. Dude, what the fuck? They showing the nuts over there? The heck? They're supposed to draw the nuts. Oh my, dude, what's the point? What's the point of going second? That's it, we're going, no. All right, that's it, we're back to going first. What about a second counter catcher? I just need to play more games to figure that out. I could see it for sure. But see, Budew, no candy. Hey, pretty good. I gotta cut the dew. Bro, I have 2 Budew in here, bro. I'm not fucking around. Hopefully Pidgey's just prize, so I don't even have to think about this. Nice, it is. Let's go. Pidgey's prize. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we need to play like a... Should we play it too? See, that's my problem. I do hate. Now... Playing a 101 Pidgeot line when you play 4 Rare Candy is different than playing 1 Rare Candy, but I do hate playing a 101 Pidgeot line. Because like what, 20% of the time it's just, part of it's just, actually that's not even that high of a percentage. Is it 20%? That's not actually that bad actually, to be honest. Maybe it's okay. But 20% of the time is prized. Ooh, the Cypher Maniacs? It's pretty low value, but... Well, you should like not just, you're just not generating more cards. It does feel really nice for Pidgey to be prized there, I'm not gonna lie. Means I don't have to think. Try and come up with what to play. At first I was like, damn, do I get the... what do I get here? Oh man, what do I even get here? There's so many options. I might just push Kanga and like force him to have something, right? Just like push Kanga, see what happens. What? That's my thing, dude. What the fuck? Dude, he's stealing my jam. What the? Stole my whole groove. God damn it. Dude, I don't know if I can beat this draw though. What the heck? This is insane. Under item lock too. Under item lock. They were. The fuck? And let me remind you, too. Now my hand is just... See, my hand... Dude, I just got bodied by the Budew. I got him farmed. His cheeks. I don't lose, but I don't feel like I'm winning. Fuck, dude, this sucks. Is there even like a good play? Like Sack Lottie? No, I think I have to like go to Ursaluna, right? Like I have to like hope that both my Bunearys get chased and then we go into Ursaluna Candy Dusknoir or something. It's pretty cooked. Depending on how good the hand is, this feels pretty cooked, but we'll see. See, I told you the Budew was broken though. I told you. Go second, turn one Budew. Cooking. It probably should just be one Budew though. It should be one Budew, one Klefki probably. But then I don't know if I want to be choosing first or second as well with that. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no, but if they only KO 2 Bunearys, I can't even attack with Ursaluna, right? Oh no, I can pop my own Dusknoir. Pop my own Dusknoir. Wait a second, this is weird. They might just run into Budew for another turn, to be honest. That's probably the best play for them. Oh. Did I just win? Wait, am I doing the math wrong? No, I didn't win. I didn't win. I did do the math wrong. I was like, wait, what? Did I just win? I feel like we're in a good spot, though, right? Andy, this pink, does that do anything? And then go knockout? But then they can, no, because I'll be at one price, so they can't pop a. All right, lock in. If I need I. Oh, okay, let's get it. That's very cool. You just need the Iono off the top, baby. Let's go. They could go Ursaluna KO my 2 prizes on my bench. That they go Ursaluna KO my 2. That's their win condition. That's their win condition. Okay, this. I should get a Duskull here, right? Is it correct to KO the bunny? Yeah, it is correct to KO the bunny. I'm still gonna somehow lose this one. I can feel it. Duskull on my bench. 2 prize cards left. Yeah, that's fine. I should just draw with this first. So I get some stuff to thin out. But then I have to jet up around it. I want to save the switch. Okay, so burn this. Save the switch, burn the switch, save the switch, save the switch. Nah, I guess I gotta save it. Yeah, we'll save it. Play your own duck to counter it. Honestly, that could become meta to like play a duck for the mirror match, or just for all these Dusknoir decks, bro. Do we have to get a duck in here now, bro? I don't want to put a duck in this thing. Okay, I can still lose this game. However, unlikely. I want to grab Dusknoir because I have the Hilda to get the Dusclops. Counter catcher? No, punch. Cage would be cool. Like late game. Doesn't Cage screw your Duskline too? Yeah, but like theoretically you pop yours first, then you... Wait, what are they even grabbing here? It has to be Ursaluna, right? They have to grab Ursaluna and then off Kangaskhan for 2. They need to get Jet Boss, right? Yeah. Wait. Yes. Maybe. Yes. Probably. Wait. They didn't grab it. All right. Good hand. No memes. No gimmicks. Very good hand. Oh my gosh. Hold up. It's getting better. And Pidgeot's not prized? Hold on. Hold on to your hats. We got a prize on Ultra. Dude, it's so obnoxious. All right, I just have to like not actually click out of it. I'm just not gonna. No, I almost did it. Holy obnoxious. I have to like, take a harder look at my hand next time. Not clicking out of it. Not clicking out of it. I refuse to click out of it. I don't want it to happen again. Hurts the soul. Okay. Broken hand. Dude, if I get Budewed here, I'm going to be pissed. If I get Budewed, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Restart client. It's not a client load bug. It's a constant. It's a bug in the patch. It's a patch bug. Not a glitch. Oh, mine's not doing it at all. Wait, are you serious? I thought it was happening to everyone. Wait, are you on mobile or not on mobile? I just assumed it was happening to everyone. All right, I will restart then. The way everyone was talking about in chat made it seem like it was happening to everyone constantly. It was doing it last night. It was doing it last night too. I didn't stream last night though. Mine does it every other game. Oh, maybe a restart will save it then. Mine's not doing it. Oh, okay. What the fuck? All right, let me hit him with the restart. Wait, maybe it's like some setting. Disable VFX. Maybe if I enable it? Maybe. Wait, what are the VFX? Battle log VFX? Screw that. No Budew. That's what I'm saying. This is a pretty big deal. No do. What's up, Wombat? Mine is doing the pink card glitch, though. Well, that happens to everyone from time to time, but that's not a constant thing. If you reset, you should be safe. You should be free of that one with a reset. Yo, they're kind of cooking over there. Yo, they're not done? Calm down, calm down. Sacrificial Chikorita, huh? Let me think for a second. Candy, Dusknoir, Pop, Dusknoir, promote Lopunny. See if we get off the prize cards before we play the Hilda. No, because I have to Candy Pidgeot to get the Pidgeot. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna draw 4. It'd be good to draw. Wait. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gotten enriching here. No. It's good. I want more. I want more this turn for sure. Yeah. Unless I could have gotten... No, I don't think that was possible. That'd be like a ridiculous turn. If I had gotten like Popnor here, counter catcher, Popnor knockout, but I don't think that was ever happening. Seems unlikely. Wait, everything is just... I didn't even realize it was all popping off like that. What the heck, man? Bonk. So I can just win next turn with double candy, possibly. But honestly... Nah. I mean, there's a good chance that we get knocked out here, actually. We'll see. He's looking a little dirty. Yeah, a little worse for wear for sure. Wait, they're not there yet though. I don't think they've used Fez yet either. They also need the whole squad. They need this guy. Okay, Iono to 3. I could have benched. I didn't want to bench Mew because I don't want to give him like an easier knockout, I guess. But I could have benched the Mew there, I guess. But we should be fine. And we currently have game in hand if they don't have anything else to work with here. Oh shoot, hang on, they're not done. The Fez. What is even the correct play from them? To just punch me? But punching me is like super weak. I mean, yeah, if they don't get a knockout this turn, they need a knockout, even if it's just a Duskull KO. They just need a KO. They need a KO this turn. Punching me is never... Well, if this is all they do is punch me, we literally just win, so... Is Enriching more value than Legacy in this deck? Oh, honestly, that's kind of a good question. I didn't even like think about Legacy Energy. Legacy actually does sound kind of good. Well, no, Legacy actually does sound kind of good in here. Let me click it. Gosh. Being able to draw cards with Enriching is also pretty good. Yeah, turning all of your Hildas into like +4 is like, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, turning all your Hildas into +4 is like not bad. Insane. You know, to get a basic and a stage 1 is pretty good. +1 card is pretty nice. Fighting Energy, Squawkabilly? Sarah Ledge? Oh no, not the Ledge. Well, we definitely wish we went first and then... Dude, if we went first, we would have cooked him with the Klefki. Now we're gonna get cooked. Does Dawn still have value index that don't play stage 2s? Not really. There's, well, it could if there wasn't better options, but there's currently better options, I'm pretty sure. Actually, if you're just playing a stage 1 deck, you probably just shouldn't be playing supporters like that, to be honest. Well, it's not 100% true, actually. But yeah, there's definitely better options. Like, you just, Brock's at that point is just better. Probably. Okay, they had a slow start. Ooh, okay. Doing them here is like really, really good, actually. Pidgey is here. Pidgeot's here as well. Okay. I'm like disappointed that it's in the deck. I'm like, God damn it. Why can't it just be prized, man? Saying it's like super weak. This is actually just, yeah, it's just weak. I don't know. Actually, I kind of want Latias here, to be honest. At first, I was gonna like jet up the Budew, but I think I want to save the jet so I can get back into Kangaskhan and then... Oh, wait, I'm not even... Don't worry about it. I don't even plan on using the bunny next turn, though. Our setup is so weak, I'm not even going to bunny. Okay, you only did it once. Double Ditto. Oh, I could have double Dittoed. Oh, my... Dude, I got to remember the Ditto play. Holy smokes. Sure. Yeah, I could have double Dittoed there. Dude, I gotta remember the double Ditto. Yeah, because I could have gone retreat to Ditto. Yeah, I could have made it work somehow for sure. I mean, I guess I can just set up Kangaskhan to attack with, right? Seems pretty chill. Oh, but maybe I want to attach the Enriching here. No, but then I don't have the other thing if I do that. Dude, I gotta remember the double Ditto. Ever Ultra Ball here? Ultra Ball away 2 Dusknoirs. I play 4 to get a Dusclops. Sure. Ooh, I did prize one though. I only have 1 Duskull set up right now though, so it's not even that big of a deal. I feel like getting this like set up is just better or more important, whatever. Klefki would have gone crazy though, for sure here. I could pop the Dusclops on the... No, it's not worth it, though. I could do that. Yeah. I could pop... Yeah, I mean, I could, but this doesn't seem worth it. I'm just saying things at this point. Yeah, so I could have gone Ditto. What could I have done there? Retreat to Ditto. Use Ditto. Ditto finds Budew. Night Stretcher for Ditto. Jet up... No, don't find Budew. Find something else. Yeah, there was a better way to do that for sure, yeah. Or get Ditto, jet up Ditto. No, because does the Pokemon get the energy? No, never mind. All right. Oh, they got the Sarah Ledge. Sick. All right, that sucks. All right, this thing goes up. I mean, I can go Lopunny KO this, I guess. I might have to get Fez, but I'd rather get double Duskull on the bench instead. I also need the Gust to chase this. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Hold up. Did we just draw the nuts? Candy Pidgeot. Bunny. I mean, well, I basically just have to play it how I said I was gonna play it, right? Pop this, put her there, and then I can get quick. It feels like I should be able to go for counter catcher. Oh, I have to go boss. I prize counter catcher. Okay, that's fine. But even with all this, we still got a long ways to go on this next turn, to be honest. We got a lot we got to get done still. And if they just take a KO this turn, we probably... that's actually... It depends what they KO. If they KO if they KO a Mega, I just lose. Like, if they go Sarah Ledge KO active, the game's over. Oh, they did have 3 energy locked up, actually. They had Squawk and 2 here. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. They have not... What the fuck? They have 9 cards left in the deck? How? Never mind, we lose. Never mind. It's over. I gotta... No, it might not be. It might not be. But they definitely have like a boss play this turn, probably. Boss KO Latias or something like that. I guess I don't lose if they boss KO Latias. It just doesn't look very good for us. I need an Iono. This guy KO Duskull. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't have another Gust. Wait. They gotta evolve one of these cadets to Ceruledge, right? If they don't have that, then we're trolling. Think there's anything there with Mega Lopunny, Balloons, Orcs, and Duskulls? No, I think it's too much. I think that's just bad Kangaskhan, basically. Okay, they have 2 Ceruledges. All right. Do I even have a Wincon? I don't have a Gust. I think if I had a Gust, I have a Wincon, but I don't. I've had a Counter Catcher plus Iono combo, but that doesn't exist here. So you can't make him draw just one card, right? No. Oh, they don't have Gust? That's true. We could. I mean, they're down 2 boss and 3 boss and Palpad. Hold up. 3 boss and Palpad, you say? What happens if I just retreat to Mega Lopunny? If I KO this, it puts 2 more energy in the discard pile. So what if I just do this? Okay, with Bear Right, they can't take 3 prizes if they don't have Gust. No, but then it gives them 2 energy. And then they go Ceruledge KO. Oh, you're saying because they deck out anyways. Oh, true. They have 1 card. What if I run to a Duskull here? Wait, they have to have some way to get cards back in their deck, right? Or they wouldn't play it like this. They have to have like a Super Rod or something. And I'm gonna run to Lopunny here. Lopunny. I'm gonna run to Lopunny and pass. Because on this next turn, I could go pop Duskull. But if I retreat to a 1 prizer, I can't pop Duskull. If I retreat to a 2 prizer, I can't pop Duskull. I don't think they can actually get enough energy in the discard pile to KO my Mega Lopunny. So this just tests whether they can put cards back in the deck. But if I retreat to a 1 prizer, I actually don't have a win. If they have a way to get cards back in their deck, then I don't have a win condition. If I sacrifice any prize cards. And with the extra energy stuck in play, they might just not be able to get there. And they also can't draw with Lunar Cycle, right? So they either deck out. Oh, no. Not the Turo. I didn't know they had the Turo left, too. 14. That's not enough. 4 Ultra Ball gone. 1 Vessel gone. They probably play 2. They only need 1 more energy discarded. Could have Budew to stop Rod or something? Oh, that would have been the play. Yes, the play was definitely Budew. The play was to Budew them. Okay, they couldn't get... All right, cool. Yeah, the play was definitely just to Budew them. Oh, wait, they went first? Okay, I might Budew them then. Who won the coin flip? I did, right? Oh, no, they did. Okay. I thought I did. That's why I was a little bit weird. Concerned. Okay, if this is their start, I should probably Budew them. Yeah, we should definitely Budew them, shut off their items. Sick, another Dusknoir. Oh, sick, that's just what I wanted. Yikes. Yikes. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's all the Pokemon we need. All right. So I can get Ditto. Switch into Ditto. Turn Ditto into Budew. Yeah, I mean, I gotta slow him down. Maybe this could buy me like multiple turns, right? So that's like a pretty big deal. Yeah. Ever keep that bench space open? Probably not, right? I didn't even check for... Fine. So I could have gotten Nitrogen for Ditto, retreat to Ditto, but then I can't get Budew back in the active, so... We also have a supporter. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have a Lillie in hand. Most definitely a Lillie. Yeah. Would Prime Pitcher be good in this deck? Yes. Energy just sounds so mid to me. No, yeah, Prime would definitely be good, but I don't know, being able to, like, it's just like once you play with the deck, you realize like how good it is to be able to draw 4 cards off your Hilda, basically. Okay, let's see what can be cooked up here. Like right here, if I get a Hilda off my prize cards, that's sick. If I get a Prime Catcher, it's not sick. If the deck didn't play so little draw power and 4 Hilda, then I could see it for sure. But the deck plays so little draw power and 4 Hilda. So this is Hilda. Honestly, I just kind of want to keep them... I don't even know what I want here, to be honest. I don't want to really attack with the bunny yet. I want to just item lock them for another turn. I kind of want the Pidgeot. Only 2 candy left in deck. No, honestly, I think I go for Dusclops. Yeah, Dusclops. Get Duskull. Am I scared of them having like a boss KO type? Because I could evolve my Buneary. No, I'm just gonna chill. Is it just me or does Azul stream keep bugging out? Hopefully it's just you. Did it just bug out like right now? Okay. I could pop this first to get a... Well, I do have a Rare Candy... Dude, that would be insane. Okay. I do have a Rare Candy prize. So, if I can do this to KO the Bulbasaur... Dude, there's no way. There's no way. I'm just going to lock in right now because there's not a... Anyway. That'd be crazy back-to-back prizes, though. No. There's no way. There's no way. All right. Number neutral. Can you imagine? I think I Budew them for one more turn so I can just Dusknoir KO it next turn, right? We just do this. I could get another Duskull here, actually. Another Duskull wouldn't be bad. We'll decide off of this what we do. Is that a Duskull? It is a Duskull, but gosh, that is hideous. It's so bad. How am I getting to? Oh. Yeah, how am I making this work? I knew there was a way. Maybe when next turn with a Dusknoir pop and a bunny attack. Yeah, that's why I think it's worth like waiting for a turn here. Okay. That is a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping to have that hand. I guess it gets us closer to I was like, it gets us closer to Rare Candy. There's no Rare Candy there though. Alrighty, alright. Still kind of close to be honest. Alright, these draws are not what we're looking for. Fez though? Honestly, the counter catcher is probably enough to put this one away, but Candy Dusknoir would never lucky. Hey, we're not done yet actually though, right? Jet up. Dude, for how this game has been going, how the heck do I have access to counter catcher? And then Hilda into Candy Dusknoir. Oh, let's go! It would have been really funny if I had prized my Dusknoir there. Dude, now I gotta wait so long for this process. And we get a prize card. Okay, and now attack. All right, thank goodness. I candy Pidgeot, then Pidgeot for another candy for Nor. Wait, that wouldn't have even worked. Lopunny to done? No, there's no bench space for Dodon. Oh my dude, what a sack! It's just not my day today. You know, it's just not my day. It happens. It happens to the best of us, though. Today was not my day. My opponent's out here just raw trolleying me. Oh, oh, sick. Yeah, sick. Yep. Very cool, very cool. Klefki would have actually been, if I had went first, would Klefki have been that good? Not really. But okay. Let me check some prize cards here, actually. I still have the bird in here. Dude, the Pidgeot is actually prized. Are you, what is this? What is this? How is this fucking possible? I don't want to know. I don't want to know how it's possible. How is that fucking possible, bro? It's literally just always prized. There's always a piece of this fucking bird prize. I don't care. I'm cutting it from the deck. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know how it's possible. I don't want to know the numbers. I don't want to know the statistics. I don't want to know the odds. Never tell me the odds. Pissing me off. Fuck this guy, bro. Fuck this guy. Fuck this fucking bird, man. Actually, how do I have to play this matchup? Because hey, I'm just swinging here. Hey, Shumira, don't talk to me. Dude, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me. Shoot, I'm out of water. Yeah, we should 10 months squiggle. No, the giveaway happens at the end of the stream. So you still have a chance to get in on the giveaway. Just put command ticket in the chat to enter the giveaway. Are all the translations done? What's the Frostlass, dude? Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Each player draws a card. That's crazy. All right, let me lock back in. Why do they keep printing that ability? I guess they're just bored. Just want to do more. They could have energy boss next turn for sure, right? Okay. Do I have my Klefki? Okay, we have the key at least. I don't want to go get the key though. Just draw 4. I'm just gonna Budew again for turn, I think. Or actually, I could get a hit in here, right? I could get a hit in there. Are they gonna be able to go attach E-switch and attach? Oh no, they just need to attach E-switch and they would knock me out. Okay, I'm not gonna get a hit in. Take it back. I kind of want this guy on the bench. Shoot, I mean, this just kind of feels bad to be honest. Just a, yeah, it just feels like our setup just feels super mid. Is there a translation on the Frostlass? Yeah, both players just draw a card. That's it. Oh, it synergizes with the Alright, that's not great. I don't like that. Let's see what they discard though. Could be fine. Ah, I need that. Top deck. Gosh darn. Fudge, that's so bad. I just can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Dude, this is so bad. Dude. Fudge. Pretty bad though, it's pretty bad. Dude, this is awful. Alright, this is still pretty awful. What the heck? I can't even think of a way to come back in this one now, to be honest. Or he's cooked. Does 50 damage based on each card in your opponent's hand for 1 water. Sneaky Grimtech. Yo, that would actually be, that would be super cool as like just a random inclusion as a one of. I think we literally just got bodied here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're winning this one. Oh, they're giving us. I didn't even realize that the Vanillix was coming out in this set. I thought it was like an old Vanillix. Yeah, I did not realize that Ents Vanillix was coming out in this set at all. What is the music that you use for YouTube stream, and how do you get the dynamic volume for when you speak? I don't know what you mean by dynamic volume, but it's just stream beats. There's a win condition here. It's just, this is very bad. Bring this up, punch. I can draw 4. Hold up. Is that a real win con here? Hold up. Get this up, punch. They move over 6. No, but they could KO like 3. They could go KO Budew this and this. Oh. So I have to like jet up Budew and... No, Itchy Pollen's also... I have to jet up Budew, but not Itchy Pollen. All right, I'm just gonna get the scene. Wait, can I win? Hold up. Okay, it is actually still winnable. Oh. It's actually still possible to win. Would popping both Dusk and Itchy with Budew for the knockout not be worth? That'd be pretty good. That would be a pretty good play. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be pretty good. Okay, let me think. I think I need the cards, right? There. We need the nuts here. Oh! Hold up. Is this the nuts enough though? Switch. I'm gonna KO this with Ursaluna. So one of these has to pop here. I need to find my second oh, I'm out of Ionos. Oh my gosh. But they only have one boss left. You can kill Absol. But then I can't. I don't have a way to draw my last 3 prize cards. So KO with Budew never works. KO with Budew never works. Also, then all they need is an energy. No, that's terrible. Stop. We have to KO the Monkey Dory, I think. And then the song command's not working right now. I'll set it up. I'll try and remember to set it up tomorrow before the next stream. Well, Ursaluna, knockout. And then if they don't have Energy Boss or Energy 2 heads, we can win. Why when you go to sudden death, each player has 1 prize card each, but you can still use Counter Catcher? I mean, you shouldn't be able to use Counter Catcher. I don't really have an answer for you, to be honest. It's just a bug. Yeah, if you go to sudden death, you shouldn't be able to use Counter Catcher. It's just a bug. Are you able to get the music to lower when you talk? That's the dynamic volume. I mean, that's not happening. I think you just think that's happening. It's just my voice is louder than the music, so when I talk, it just sounds like it's quieting, but it's not. Dude, if I win this game, I'm gonna lose my shit. No! They beefed up the squad! No! My win condition! No! No, I just can't win, right? Dude, that is tragic! No, not the double bravery charm! Dude, we were so close. Jamming Tower? True, I do play Jamming Tower. No, they do not get... No, dude, no. Oh no, but it's discarded anyways, dude. No. It doesn't matter. Our Jamming Tower was discarded. We had no win condition. Dude, god damn it. What a game, bro. What a game. Oh, I can't believe we actually got it that close. Oh, true. Klefki touched down the monkey door. Good point. Very good point. Okay, item lock. Pretty good here. If we can get to it, of course. That will be the goal, the item lock. Oh, I didn't cut the... Oh my, I didn't cut the bird. The bird lives in the deck. Wait, no. Okay, it's not prized this game. I was about to have a heart attack. I feel like the play has to be. This is like the tank deck, right? So it's just got to be Budew for a turn and chill. Or we might chill for 2 turns, whatever. But just hang out, have a good time. Yeah, I gotta get this bird out of here, man. I'm done with this bird. I think I want to try Tatsu and something else. I don't know what the other thing should be, though. I think, yeah, Tatsu and... I don't know what else the other thing should be, though. If you're playing Ho-Oh Latias, you could have donked it here. True, I guess. True, it's very true. Clef or Tatsu? Tatsu. Clef was not a consideration. Wool Scrapper? I already played the Jamming. I guess Jamming gets a lot worse, though, if I don't play Pidgeot. So I guess we could play double Jamming. Maybe we just play 2 Jamming. Yeah, maybe just 2 Jamming Towers, then. I kind of like that. Oh, boy. The Budew's not doing his job. 3? Heck? What are you doing, brother? Shut him down. Another Iono be worth? No, I don't think so. Whoa. This Budew is not putting in work right here. What the heck? Iono is probably pretty important, I think. I'll hold on to it. Actually, I probably should go with the Pidgey here. Even though I'm trying to cut this guy. So do you think Dango is good for Premier Ball League tomorrow? Yeah, that's probably fine. Any good deck is fine. You're overthinking it. If you're asking me the question, you're already overthinking it. What do we do? We can double Nor. Triple Nor. Dude, we might do the triple Nor. What the heck? Well, we can Nor the Boofs. Punch the active. I feel like that sets us up in a pretty good spot. If they don't have Boss Chaos, please do not have Boss Chaos something. Thank you. I appreciate it. The bird was in there, so I can promote Pidge, Ultra Ball away this and this. Well, now I could actually get rid of... I don't know what I said, but I'm pretty sure I can't do what I said I was going to do, but I can do this. Dude, I'm not even guaranteed an energy. Oh, I'm going to go for it anyways, whatever. All right, if I whiff energy, we pack it up. We go to bed. Wait, how much HP do you think got? I put 130 on the active, 230, 360, right? They don't have the reduced damage. Yeah. 4 energy left in the deck. Access to Mew and Fez draw. Like, there's no way I whiff here. It's just not possible. Too close. I don't know about getting rid of 2 Hildas here, but I don't know what to. I didn't know what to fully get rid of there, to be honest. There's something, but well, obviously it's something. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Could be this. Could be that. Could be these. HP Snowrun is kind of insane, no? I mean, I want to say it's insane. It's just like a buff. Funny insane is I feel that's being a wee bit dramatic. It's obviously better than 60 HP. Seven HP Snowrun is insane. He always throws the craziest parties. You think Lopunny could see use in Golden Go? Yeah, for sure, potentially. I mean, Lopunny could literally be played in any deck. It's literally a 1 energy attacker that hits pretty hard. I mean, maybe not any deck, but you get what I'm saying. Basically, any deck could play Mega Lopunny. Okay, the Pidgeot kind of cooked in this game specifically, to be honest. Well, did it actually cook? Did it actually cook? I don't know if it cooked. It was actually pretty good. Shoot, now am I back on the Pidgeot, bro? God damn it. I used the bird a single time, and I'm like, ooh, the bird, though. Maybe I gotta lock in. Can I even win this turn? Minus 60? I have 3 prize. What if I just punch them? Really? What if I just punch them this turn, though? That should be good enough, right? Minus the stadium, they have 360. Oh, I do just win, right? Just go Jamming Tower knockout? As long as jamming's in there, hold up. Nice. Yeah. Why do I keep like second guessing myself? All right, broken 60. We keep the bird. No, I'm still not sold on the bird. We're gonna end with the bird though. I'm gonna end with the bird, but I'm not sold on the bird. Do not get it twisted. I'm not convinced the bird is a move. I'm not endorsing the bird. However, I'm not cutting the bird officially from the deck. We're gonna remain undecided in the bird debate.